sleep early today, right? Derek is the guy on the reality dating show who never does anything toxic. No one ever picks him, but definitely should. Oh no, why is that a thing? But that's true. Derek X Lee. Ooh, I would approve of... Dude, I wish you could do that. Like, I wish you could, like, match them up. I would go crazy. I would put Baxter and Jeremy together. Just kidding. Just kidding. I should be in bed by 11, hopefully. Bet. I'll be checking in on you. Did you buy the, or is the DLC out for Love is All Around? Because Tom informed us that there was a DLC for Love is All Around today. I'm running out of lip balm, I mean. Imagine me running out of lip balm. Throw that away. Okay. Oh, in 4 hours. Wait, can I look at it? Is there new girls or anything? I'm just curious. Or do I just get more extra time with Xiaolu because maybe then I would buy it. Maybe then. Pretty sure I still... DLC. Oh, it's all in Chinese. Son of a bitch. Oh, it looks like there's new girls. Whoa! Who the F word are these? Oh yeah, Tom is into this. Tom is into this. Alright. One of the girls I like already? Which one? Which one? That motorcycle girl caught my eye. I'm in the K-drop. Yeah, I heard. Perfect game for you at this time. Whoops. As always, I have Lost Ark open. I should go on Appear Offline. Because I'm certainly not online, even though I am online. I will be in my stronghold in Lost Ark. And I will be sitting on this bench, if anyone would like to sit with me. And I will be there for the next 8 hours, probably, or whatever, how long I'll be playing this game. Alright, here we go. I like the motorcycle girl and the first girl. They're all very beautiful. The motorcycle girl caught my eye, though, and she seems like a cool character. Good music for sitting on a bench. This is true. This is actually very true. I do like the music for this. I'm pretty sure when I'm done with this game, I'm gonna... Because it has, like, sentimental value added to it now that I've gone through my whole 8-year-old life to 23-year-old life listening to this track. So I feel like when I'm done, I'll add them to my playlists because they're special to me now. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we're engaged. We told everyone, then we went back to the hotel, and that's where we are. You were lost deep. I wonder... God, every time we go to bed, I feel like it's always a scene. Okay. You were lost deep within a dream, adrift in the current of your unconscious mind. Imagine the chapter ends here, actually, and this is where I ended stream yesterday. Cove was with you, even there. His presence strong as your mind flitted from scene to scene, the logic of the conscious world melting around you. Something jolted you from your slumber, the visions you'd constructed slipping away even as you scrambled to catch them. It had been a good dream. You open your eyes to an unlit, unfamiliar ceiling. The darkness... I can't with these earphones. The darkness permeated the room so thoroughly that you were sure it was still the middle of the night. As your eyes adjusted to what little light there was to catch onto, a smiling face cozied itself right above you. There he was. Our fiancé. Oh.
Nicholas!
Did our game just freeze in this game? Bruh. Wait, let me test that, actually.
Nicholas!
Okay, it definitely did. But anyways, he's very excited to see us. There he was, Baxter. That's. Can you believe there's a whole Baxter DLC, Eric? I'm honestly really tempted to buy. Well, wait, did I just call you Eric or Derek? I just realized that you guys have very similar names. But anyways, there is a Derek and Baxter DLC, and I'm actually very tempted to buy them. And maybe I will if I get really hungover by this game. I don't know how much I'll enjoy the Baxter one, but I'm sure that the game would make him likable, right? He has a whole DLC. All right. Good morning, Nicholas. The grin was bright enough to make it seem like maybe the sun had risen after all. Good morning. Wow. It's my dream come true. Cringe. Oh, it's my dream come. What? It's the same thing. What you got up your sleeve today? Please stop being a morning person. You groaned as grumpily as you could manage. I'm gonna say good morning. You echoed his words, assuming he checked the facts in spite the very night-like situation surrounding you. His expression softened at your voice, the tender affection in his gaze obvious despite the dim space. Are we doing this again? I'm getting deja vu over here. Wait, I feel that sneeze coming back. Excuse me. I can believe it, but I don't want to. I am definitely down to try those DLCs. I wonder how long they are, actually. Okay, anyways, you know what? I wonder if they'll let us do all of them, actually. You know what? Maybe we'll go for the hair ruffle here. We'll go for the hair ruffle. He closed his eyes happily as you rubbed the top of his head, mussing up his hair. I'm guessing you woke me up for a reason. Are you ever gonna let me know? Well, this is our last day here. Well, I thought yesterday was our last day here. Oh, okay. I think because it's still nighttime. No, he said good morning. God, I don't know. I'm very confused about the days that we are here. The sneeze has been exorcised from you. Thank God. Okay, get that sneeze out of here. Okay, everyone might still be asleep, but if we get up now, we can at least see the neighborhood. Do you want to? Of course, with you definitely, and the rest. Sorry, and the reason that you didn't tell me this plan last night is question mark? That is a good question. That's a good point. Well, I don't think he planned this. Or did he? Sure. I would say, of course, the equivalent of sure. Great. Then he held out one of those hands to help you get up too. You took it, you held out both arms, wordlessly asking him to lift you up. He shuffled out of bed without assistance. Let's take his hand. Cove's grip was strong as his fingers closed around yours. He pulled, tugging you up with ease. Before you could head out, you and Cove both needed to get dressed. You did so quietly. The strangeness of the hour meant that your body seemed less coordinated than usual, each article of clothing a new puzzle, but you managed it. The two of you were eventually ready to head out into the wide world. It's still dark out, dude. Dawn still hadn't broke. Oh, did we even get sleep? We were up late getting engaged and shit. What is going on? I mean, we do want to enjoy town before we leave, I guess. Okay, dawn still hadn't broken when you left the hotel, yet it was easy enough to get a ride down into Sunset Bird. The journey was peaceful. You might have expected sleep to to claim you once again, with the sky still so dark, but Cove's excited energy was infectious. Morning was finally starting to come over Sunset Bird as you arrived, almost like the sun itself wanted to be there to welcome you. Cove turned towards you, his eyes sparkling with anticipation. One more summer beach trip? Oh my god, this guy loved the beach, bro. You laughed, nodding to reassure him. Did we even bring beach clothes? Like, did we bring beach clothes? As if there was any alternative now that you were here and he was looking at you so eagerly. Yeah, one more. Only one, Mr. Cove. You could have taken your time getting there, dawdling under the morning sun, or you could have taken the short walk at a regular pace. And both of those would have been just right for some other occasion. But this time, without either of you saying a word, you and Cove set off sprinting. Yeah, we are two morning people for sure. The final trip, yeah, we'll see. Oh my god, we're so getting married on that beach, aren't we? We're either getting married on that beach or on that Poppy Hill. Probably not the Poppy Hill because we got engaged already. Seems a little bit overkill to get married there too, but I could definitely see us having a beach wedding. Oh god, it's happening. You don't need beach clothes if he's taking you to a nude beach. I mean, we did do that last night. I think that was. Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time. The two of you tore gleefully down the street toward the beach, as excited, as ungainly as the kids you'd once been. You were laughing with joy at the absurdity of it all, being here at the break of dawn with the boy you'd once discovered on the nearby hill, who never completely grew up. As it was still early, you did your best to keep the noise down. To the side, you saw Cove covering his mouth to stifle his own giggles, similarly aware of the people sleeping in the condos around you. You thought of what the mean old not-grandparents would have said if they could see you now. I wonder if they're still alive. Weren't they, like, old and decrepit, which is the reason they didn't come back? They might even be dead. All you could do is continue running and stumbling down toward the beach, away from the residences and their occupants. Sorry, I said it right the first time. It was only a few minutes before you arrived at the expansive ocean's shore. Cove kicked off his shoes. I feel like I've seen this. Well, he's gonna take off all his clothes. He's gonna run to the beach. I'm gonna do the same. We're probably gonna go to the park and have a sentimental moment. Cove kicked off his shoes and strode right into the water, not stopping until his feet were entirely submerged and the waves tickled his ankles. Okay, he didn't get naked. It's too early for that. You stood close by. I'm getting in the water with him, okay? This is our fiance. We're not gonna let him go by himself. After slipping your shoes off, you let the sea flow over you. It was cool against your skin, but not as cold as when the wave pulled back and your wet feet were exposed to the air again. The two of you stood there, watching as the sun continued its ascent over the horizon. Silence fell between you until finally dawn had fully broken, and then Cove spoke in a whisper. I can't believe it's over. We gotta go to work. We gotta go work tomorrow. I can't either. How are we already at this point? It all went by too fast. Why, you're really sounding like a kid again. Boy. I think it was good enough. You shrugged, you nodded. Yeah, it went by too fast. Relatable. A ghost of a smile crept over Cove's face, like the sun peeking out between clouds on an overcast day. I like that feeling of cool air on the beach. I like when you on the wet feet, like when your wet feet are exposed to the cool air. I like the feeling of my feet in the water, but I don't like when the water goes away or like when it retreats and then I feel the air. I don't know. At that point, I just feel dirty for some reason. Oh, the fuck? Who are you? He looks so different. Oh, that's my. Is that my hand? Guys, my hand. Ain't no way. I am in here. I do get to see me a bit. Where's my tattoos and my scars? Hey, what the hell? What the F? He looks so... Oh, whoops, I went too far. He looks so different in this art. I don't even know if it's the same artist. Anyway. Cove reached out and enveloped your hand in his. Pressing your palms together tightly. The silence returned just for a second. You look so different in this shot. I'm glad we came this morning. And that we came on. We are two very sentimental people. Like, I feel like we have these moments often. Maybe that's normal, but also I'm not a word of affirmation person. I swear these two are having these sentimental moments every 5 seconds. I'm glad we came this morning and that we came on this whole visit back.
I'm so glad.
But more than anything, I'm glad for ending up in this town in the first place where I got to grow up with a really nice neighbor. I wouldn't have wanted any other life. I'm most grateful for meeting you too. Thank you. Thanks for being here. You smiled at him. I guess we give it back. Thanks for being here. Okay, let's be in the present. Thanks for being here. Definitely different artist vibes. Yeah, it's kind of... Well, I'm guessing because our hand is there, so they needed to get like 50 different drawings of all the different types of coves that you can have. Excuse me. Because you can have, there's like 4 different hairstyles for cove, there's 4 different shirts, different necklaces, tattoo, no tattoo, and then there's me and my skin color, which they got the, I believe I said I was olive tone, I think. So they gave me the olive tone. That's all they did though, because I did check out all the tattoos and all of the scars, and I don't see any of that in here. But anyway, Cove looked over at you out of the corner of his eyes, not turning his face away from the sea. His expression was full of affection from the gentle curve of his smile, his bent and content smile. Oh my god! No, it's his eyebrows that are content this time. From the gentle curve of his smile to his clear, contented brow. Is that what those are? Okay. It was a stark contrast to the tears rolling down his cheeks. There he is, crying again, our boy. Our crying fiance. Hi, streamer. Hello, Tulip. Good to see you again. How are you? What time is it where you are? What time zone are you on? You don't have to share if you don't want to. It was a stark okay, we read that. You counted yourself lucky, even though you were leaving now. This place had gifted you with so much that you'd carry with you wherever life might take you. The memories you'd made, the lessons you'd learned, the people you built relationships with. You keep those pieces of your life in Sunset buried forever. You stood with Cove, silently watching as bright rays swept away the last of the night shadows until the day truly arrived. Oh, almost 2 p.m.? Are you mountain time? Or is that West Coast time? Your spirits was high as the sun rose ever higher in the sky. Are we waking everybody up? Dancing music? This is actually, I don't know if we've heard this music. Have we? You're right though. Oh, you're in Cali. Okay, I guess that's 2 hours. Fun, fun. Almost 2 p.m. I mean, because I'm in Central Time, but it's 3:50, so it's like, it looks like it's still 3 o'clock, but it's actually practically 4 o'clock, so technically 2 hours away. The two of you had found yourselves meandering back to the neighborhood street on sandy feet, as usual. Oh, hydrate. I'm gonna have my tea again, because I don't want it to get cold. Who do we think are the best dancers of the game characters? Lee and Nicholas, because they put on a show. Not Cove. I have a feeling Cove has no idea what. He has no rhythm. Oh, and probably, I also think Cliff is probably a good dancer. Like, a closeted good dancer. Or he's like a natural groover. I don't know about like a closeted dancer, but like he's a natural groover. And I think that because I feel like he's a freak in the sheets. And usually there's a correlation there. Usually. That's what this means. Correlation. I'm gonna get the day started. I'll be back soon. Sounds good. Enjoy the start of your day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it, Tulip. Yes, there's a correlation there. And that is my... what do you think? What do you think, Eric? What do you think is a good dancer? The two of you had... oh, and maybe even Liz. She do be Filipino, but she was not raised Filipino. Anyways, the two of you had found yourselves meandering back to the neighborhood street on sandy feet, strolling down the path just as you'd done thousands of times before. This was where it all started. You were compelled to look at the exact spot you'd first encountered Mr. Holden. I thought we called him Cliff now. Sitting dejected on the curb. Dejected. He wasn't like that anymore. Still, you couldn't forget the day it began, just as you couldn't believe what an adventure it led to. No, I became friends with Cove. I went to that hill. I went to that hill on my own accord. I was freaked out by Cliff. I went to the hill on my own accord. I saw the boy. I figured that probably is the boy, but like I approached him because he was crying. I didn't approach him because like, oh, it's the $20 boy. I approached him because there's a freaking crying child. Like you go help the child. I agree with your analysis. I think Derek is a dark horse because he does sports so much. Yeah, I think Derek is either also really good at dancing or really bad, but there's no in between there. Yeah, so I'm not sure either. Things had never been the same since that moment, and you couldn't be happier for it. Oh, also I think Nalani might be a good dancer. Probably not anything amazing, but I feel like she can find a beat or find a rhythm. Things have never been the same since that moment, and you couldn't be happier for it. Your mental lingering on that meeting had turned physical, causing you to stop in your tracks. It was only when you heard Cove's voice calling your name that you remembered when you were and realized what you'd done. Weird sentence again. Lalani would amaze me. My mom, or Ma. And what a present it was. A shining sun, a clear blue sky, and Cove by your side. All the most natural things in the world. True. So what's the next step? You watched Cove expectantly, waiting for him to guide you forward from here. There was a crinkle around his eye. Please, let's go to your house. I want to see Cliff. It's up to you now. I get to decide. I get to... Ooh, exciting. You're giving me too much power. I don't know. Ooh, exciting. Wait, what was the... Oh, okay. No, we're gonna do it. If we get to choose, we're visiting Cliff and Kyra. You began to think where you two should visit next. Cove perked up, energized by your enthusiasm. I'm listening. No matter how much time might pass, there were some things you could count on to be constant. Cove, your family, his family, and all the other loved ones being there for you when you needed it was one of those things since the beginning and for always. Wait, is that the title? Is that the title? Beginning and always or something? Did we just say the title? Did he say the thing? I literally can't even see the title. I have to go into Steam. Our life, beginning and always. Oh, they said the title. It's the title almost. Yes, they did it. They used the title. They did the thing. That's it. We beat the game. Knowing they were there, you would never truly be alone. Made the future look all that much brighter. Could we go to Poppy Hill? Want to find somewhere private to make out? Let's terrorize this town by being fucking exhibitionists everywhere in our childhood town. Do you want to keep walking and go through town? Want to grab something to eat? Where's the visit your dad, mom and dad option? What the hell? I just want to wait and see what happens. Wait for what? Somehow the making up, finding a private place to make out seems like the best option here. Actually, wait, grab something to eat. Wait, did we eat yet? Okay, grab something to eat is kind of nice. Your early morning escapade had stirred up your appetite, and you were positive it would have for Cove as well. Cove nodded, his gaze shifting from you to roam across the little place you'd both called home. There's a lot that's still out there in the world, a lot of different ways things could go in the future, but for this, I think that'd be the perfect choice. You beamed, his approval of your suggestion lifting your spirits ever higher. Your days growing up in Sunset Bird had been so wonderful. Even the prospect of leaving again made your chest ache, yet you weren't going to let that stop you. It would be hard, but you knew that it would still be there, waiting whenever you wanted to return. Facing Cove, who'd been by your side through it all, you knew that one day you'd look back on these moments just as you'd fondly reminisce about your child. Oh, if one thing about Cove and Nicholas, they're gonna be reminiscing. These two love to do that. Each happy moment you experienced became only a memory of what used to be. But that was what life was, and it was okay. As it was from the beginning, and always. And continuing that way for always. Oh, they did say that. Oh shit, life took another step forward. Damn, they using that. Oh, thank you for beginning your life here. Are we getting this again? You came back again always. Beginning and always. Oh my god. Did we do it? We beat the game again? Did we beat the game again? Oh, ow. Hello again. Thank you so much for getting the Cove wedding. Oh, we're entering the wedding! Hold on. I'll blow my nose. Oh shit. I hope you guys brought your tuxedos. You're all invited. You're all invited. Holy fuck. We're getting married. It's our wedding day. You beat the game until they are beat. More weddings. Let me change my title. Wedding DLC time. Here we go. Oh my god, we're here. Because you're engaged to Cove in this playthrough, you can choose to continue your story into the wedding planning events if you'd like. Damn. I wonder how long this is. You can always make a save here and come back if you want to return to that option. Okay, game. Oh, whoops. Dude, I like how, there's 40 pages worth of saves. 40 times 6. What's 40 times 6, y'all? Help me with math. You can always make... Okay, yeah, we did it. Yes, I want to play the wedding DLC. No! That's crazy. Who would pick no? What crazy motherfucker. 240 saves. That's a lot of saves. I was in my brother's bridal party. I forgot the pants of my gray suit. You forgot them? Like you left them somewhere? I had black pants, so it was okay. Oh, you forgot them like to the wedding day? Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Was everyone supposed to be wearing gray pants? These events are set after step 4, but it's not specified when. It could be during that same summer, the next summer, a year in the future, springtime in California, mentioned again, California. You can assume the timeline is whatever it needs to be to make sense for the choices you made to progress the relationship. My guess is the next summer, but are we gonna look the same? Before starting, would you like to pick out an engagement ring? Okay. Sure, I want him to wear one now. No, I don't want him to wear an engagement. What? Why? Bro, why would you pay for the wedding DLC and then pick that option? Bro. All right. Is this supposed to look like an ocean wave or a shark fin? That is on brand for Cove. Oh, is that okay? So the next option is color. Oh man, these rings are kind of. Do I get to pick my ring? Because I want this ring. But for Cove, I feel like he'd want something really simple, to be honest. Is that kind of lame? Okay, we'll give him a diamond. There you go. I like silver, so we go with silver. Oh, is that it? Is this all we choose? Okay, cool. Oh. Boop. Done. Which initiative level would you like Cove to have for the wedding? Please have middle initiative for our wedding day, Cove. Or should we pick high this time? Just kidding. We stick with this. We hope you have a truly wonderful wedding. Thank you, game. I'm just excited to see the whole family. Like, I would like to send an invite to Shiloh. Don't think Shiloh will come. What is this room? Side by side on a purple dyed faux leather couch. That's the one there on the left. You sat with your fiance, Cove. The air in the chic office smelled non-distinctly perfumed, though luckily it was a demure touch rather than smothering. A soft hum came from the air conditioning, gently flowing the scent around the room. It was the first time either of you had been there, and you weren't sure if the atmosphere was meant to comfort or impress visitors. For some people, it wouldn't make a difference either way, like with your own partner, for example. Cove's hand was, I wonder what he's gonna look like. Cove's hand was intently gripping yours. You could feel him trembling and hear the squishing noise the couch made each time he shifted around. One part came from his usual nervousness over these kinds of matters, and the other came from an almost uncontainable excitement for the same reason. This place was the headquarters of a well-known event planning agency in the area, and this office belonged to their planner for a very particular type of special occasion. Oh my god, that's me! That's me! In real life! You were here to plan your wedding together. Dude, I kid you not, that chevron, or like whatever you call that zigzag pattern rug on the floor. Wedding planners love that pattern for some reason. I don't know what it is. They fucking love that shit. Soon, I remember when I went to a wedding planning conference, man, that shit was everywhere. Soon he wouldn't be only your fiance. Cove would be your husband. And on that occasion, there was going to be a ceremony, reception, and everything. We're gonna plan all of this? Hi, Javier. Hi, Javier. And Tanuki, welcome to my wedding day. You guys have shown up just in time. You're invited. Bring your tuxedos. You can bring your +1s. Nikki, what would you plan for Nicholas and Cove? A fucking beach wedding for sure. For sure, a beach wedding. Yeah. I don't know if I envision having them having a very large wedding. I think they're gonna have a very small one. I also feel like I don't know why, but I feel like they enjoyed the sunset. I feel like a lot of our moments happened like nighttime. And I don't know how much they're gonna care about decor if it's a beach thing. So we would focus on the food. I'm sure they would care about the food. But yes, how are you guys doing? Tanuki, Javier, nice to see you. Happy Sunday. You felt truly content. You were overflowing with thrilled energy. You matched with Cove, shaking from nerves. It felt totally natural and like no big deal to you. Your focus was concerned. Okay, we do not have to babysit him. We're content because this is our life. And is it our life if we're not content? It was a joy being with him, and you could only feel good about celebrating that love with family and friends. Dude, my glasses keep falling. Hold on. It's a bit annoying. Floral fruit arrangements for everyone. True. True. I'm sure they would love that. What did... Oh, we would have lemon flavored cake for Cove because he loves lemon flavored shit. As I learned from the farmer's market day. Just getting my daily free 5-star tickets so I don't miss any. Nice. Today's meeting should be straightforward. Introducing yourselves to the planning team, getting familiar with one another, and going over only some basics. I'm on the wrong tab. The entire process would take multiple visits here and trips to other locations. Before setting up, this is a whole wedding planning. This is the whole wedding planning DLC. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to see Cove. I think I'm just going to pick the wedding. Before setting up the appointment with a planner, you and Cove decided that you were going to set the wedding in or at least near Sunset Bird. That makes sense. You also had a good idea of who would be attending, how large the wedding needed to be, and a few other details related to your lives together going forward. That was as far as you had gotten in the process when you decided to bring in assistance. All the planning was going to be great, you thought. It was going to be a pain, but would be worth it. You were thankful for the professional to do this with. Planning the day with Cove as a team was something you look forward to. Yeah, with Cove as a team. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, he does look the same. Cool. You're a 5-star? Who are you going for? Anyone in particular? Okay. Cove noticed the dreaminess in your eyes, and the corners of his mouth lifted hopefully. His second hand reached over to clasp both yours and his first. A metallic sensation pressed... Oh, it's the engagement ring. Pressed into your skin, the engagement ring securely on his left ring finger. Your feet shuffled against the black and white striped rug that covered over the center of the hardwood floor as you returned a smile back. Here we are. It's really happening. Don't they all say this? I need my back massager. Okay, his fingers squeeze your hand deeper into his hold. I'm not really good with, well, any of this, but I'm sure that whatever it ends up being like, it's going to be amazing. True. It has to be because I'm marrying you. Stop, Cove. You're so wonderful, I completely agree. I'm glad you're feeling good about things. There's a lot of options, holy fuck. And hopefully you only panic a moderate amount. Not the moderate panicking. Turn your face away out of shyness. I'm glad you're feeling good about things, Mr. Sir. You could let yourself relax some, knowing he wasn't worried. And then there was a series of quick knocks. Your conversation stopped as you shared unsure looks between one another. Come in? In response to, wait, are we in here like a doctor's office? They sent us in here and then the planner comes in later. In response to Cove's words, the shiny wood door off to the side swung open. Hello, lovebirds! Oh my god, I can't wait to see this planner. Are we gonna see them? You've gotta be fucking kidding me. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me right now. He did change his outfit and his hair though. Which is good. But what the fuck are you doing here? Are you the wedding planner? Standing in the entryway was a tall man about your age. His dark gray hair was swept to the side and his neck was and on his neck was a distinctive mole. His curved grin and brown eyes grew wide and synced. Oh god, love would have been a lie if you two dolls had broken up. Cove stared while frozen in place, a deer in the headlights, his mouth opened, then closed again soundlessly. Baxter? Honestly, this is what I would say. Do you know this person? Cove Do you know this person? Who is this? New phone, who dis? This is awkward. This is amazing. Your eyes darted between Cove and the man, confused. You were speechless seeing him. Baxter! Hey there, my baby Oreo swirl. Dude, I should have known they were going to create a new character for the DLC. Yesterday, someone was saying he's a wedding photographer and was wrong. He's a wedding something. I don't want to be specific on what he was. I wasn't going to give it away until, you know, when you played it. What the F word? Did they ever bring that up earlier, that he was in the wedding industry at all? I mean, we knew him when he was 18, so I forget. I feel like they did mention something about a work that he was doing, but I don't know. Anyways, Baxter, question mark? The former tourist stepped further into the room. Wait, he's working in Sunset Bird too. That's crazy. Oh my god, he loved it so much. He loved that summer so much. That was his best summer. The former tourist stepped further into the room while chuckling.
That's wonderful.
I'm flattered the two of you... I'm sorry. I'm flattered you two people of excellence remember me too. And I didn't even have to dress in black and white. His style choices might have changed. Good. But you realize now the design of the rug might not have been an entirely arbitrary choice. Oh my god, that's so true. I'm surprised it's not eyeballs. It was exciting to see it was really him. You could only feel shock and disbelief. Yeah, shock and disbelief. Ticked. This is an incredibly unexpected reunion. I agree. It's been a while. Yeah, of course, he had to find his way into our wedding somehow. Because he knew he wasn't getting invited. He just had to find a way. It's been a while. Years.
I know.
Yeah, it has been. Cove does not look excited at all. We actually see him in the DLC when we're planning our wedding. We haven't seen him since we were 18. Yeah, okay. Wait, we haven't seen him since we were 18? I guess that's true. Okay, Cove dropped his response heavily. The tone likely would have been even firmer if he wasn't still in disbelief that Baxter had reappeared in front of both of you, and as a wedding planner of all things. Honestly. Your wedding planner. Ain't no way, like, what? Who chose the wedding planner? Who's responsible for this? What happened? Do you have an explanation for it? Well, as professionally as possible, Baxter strode to the other half of the room and took a seat in the rolling office chair opposite the couch you were on. He used the tips of his feet to smoothly twist the chair's position so that it faced you completely as he continued the reply. I went back to college. Eventually graduated, joined the great wide career world, grew up and learned some more. I'm still learning. To settle in, Baxter dropped an elbow on the armrest of his seat and rested his cheek against the propped up fist. That's the curated version. Life is a wonderful journey. The words spoken flatly, inauthentically, and punctuated with a dismissive gesture of his free hand. It was impossible to tell if the sarcasm was purely in response to Cove's own sharpness or if there was something else. Even Cove raised an eyebrow at how clear the displeasure was. Baxter was aware of the impression he was giving, but only half shrugged with one shoulder over it. His eyes drifted away from you and your partner. Whatever the story was, you definitely weren't getting the full version of it. Dude, I'm telling you, he literally planned this. He knew he wasn't going to get invited to our wedding, so he spent this 5-year-long plan of studying wedding planning so that he could be the wedding planner for our wedding. This motherfucker. Oh, Sharpie! Hello! What's up? How are you? Thanks for coming by. Happy Sunday. I'm happy we get to meet again. Okay. Period. I hope you've been alright. This is so weird. I missed you! You didn't comment. I want to say okay. He straightened back up and took a pause to smooth out his jacket. Okay, indeed.
Now,
Were you planning to go to TwitchCon this year? Yes. It's not for sure though, but yes, I am going to try. My group of friends and I are attempting to go, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. Are you? I'm pretty sure you are, because you're like right there, aren't you? You didn't go last year, right? Just waking up. Good morning. I need my energy drink. What is your energy drink of choice? That's my introduction taken care of then. Let's swing things back around to the real reason you came. You're getting married. Congratulations. You're given an enthusiastic round of applause from the audience of 1. Why does that sound so fake? How did the engagement happen? It must have been... Listen, Baxter. We don't need this chit-chat, alright? You're here for one reason. Okay, I'll shut up. Okay, how did the engagement happen? It must have been wonderfully emotional. A shame I had left town before I could find out. He really is just like inserting himself in here. A fond, familiar flush of red crept over Cove's cheek. We had come back to visit Sunset Bird for Nicholas's parents' anniversary. It started out as a normal trip. On the last day before we had to leave, we went out to the poppy hill behind Nicholas's house. I had been waiting for the right moment the entire time, and that was it. I asked Nicholas to marry me. What a time. I drink Celsius? I have not heard of that one. Celsius. Oh my god, is that your emo, Tanuki? Just in time for Valentine's Day? I love that. That's the fucking... What was that guy's name? I remember him. Baxter is here for one reason. It's not the reason we want. I'm gonna go this year as well since it's in Cali. Yeah, that makes sense. Hopefully I'll get to see you then. I can literally just drive down. I'm so jealous. It is such a journey for me to go. Like, I have to do a road trip and then I have to catch a flight, and it's never just a direct flight. It's like flight and then a layover, and then like it's so much. Around the house when I'm tuned in. Coco, thank you so much. Hope you're having an awesome Sunday. Celsius is so good. I've never had. I don't even know if that's available around here. Celsius. Oh, it's at 7-Eleven. I'm lying. Celsius. What? It's like sparkling water? I've never had energy drinks. Like, I've never had an energy drink in my life. Although I've had shots, like, what do you call that? There's like the shot with, I think they're called Jaeger bombs. It's like, Red Bull and whatever. But I've never had, like, just Red Bull. Essential energy, vitamins and minerals, 0 sugar. Honestly, this looks good. Maybe I should try it. I've never had energy drinks though. Like, where do you get the energy from? Where does the energy from the energy drink come from? Like, what is it? Is it caffeine? I have coffee. Mine has always been coffee or tea. That's like my energy drink. I've never actually had energy drinks though. Yeah, Jaeger bomb. That's the only time I've ever had that's the only time I've ever had a Red Bull. And it's only as a mixed, like, shot. I've never had Red Bull by itself. When you get here, I'll treat you out. You get some... Oh, I would love to meet Kirby! And you. And you. But I would also love to meet Kirby. Can be used as you saying the temperature of certain other things, but it's mainly for temperature. That's what most people know it as. Wait, it can be used... Oh, Celsius? Yeah, no, I do know that. I was confused when we were talking about their energy drinks are good when needed. I fly to SD, it's like 1.5 hours. Most of my Twitch group from 2019 don't even watch Twitch anymore. Yeah, that is true. Same. A lot of like my friends that, my group of friends that are, I'm going to TwitchCon with are like not really into Twitch, but they are down to go for the vibes. I'm like the only one that's like down to go to the con, or like excited to go. Well, actually Gilly's very excited to go to the con. I know he is. Like Gilly actually likes to meet the big streamers, which I don't like to do, but I literally just like going to the con for the vibe. They're loaded with caffeine and sugar. Oh, okay. I don't know, maybe I'll try it sometime. I do love sparkling water, and it looks like sparkling water. Ignore my message? All good. It's always more Kirby than me. I mean, can you blame us? It's like Kirby's adorable. Well, you won't recognize the St. Patrick's Day emote because you're taking your sweet time and starting Tokyo Mirage. Oh, is yours? Oh, I like that you got seasonal ones. Are you gonna keep them forever? Or are you gonna swap them out seasonally? Happy wedding day. Thank you, B-Dub. Thank you for being here at my wedding. You're invited. You're invited, and you and your +1. So make sure it's a black tie event. So make sure you're dressed up. If anyone is wearing jeans, you're not getting in. Do you have anything to do today or tomorrow, like in real life? Other than no-lifing this game, because I'm definitely no-lifing this game. I own 3 neckties, and they're all black. Perfect. You're in. Easy rules to follow? Yes. How long have you been a streamer for? Oh god, I've been here for 5 years, I think. And you know how I know that? Because Tom yesterday did the follow age. And Tom literally followed me on my first day that I streamed. That's Kenichi-bun in chat. He followed me on my first day that I streamed. So his follow age tells me how long I've been here. But yeah, a long time. How long have you? Oh, the 1K bit. Oh, okay, okay. You unlock it for life. Yeah, that is nice about the bit emote. That's as OG as you get? Yeah. Those were the days. My microphone quality was so bad. I mean, my microphone quality is still really bad. I need to figure out how to fix my filters, but that's for another time. Back then my microphone quality was so bad. Like if I even, y'all know I scream a lot, but anytime I screamed it would peak, but I didn't have like a limiter or whatever you call it to muffle out the sound. It would just be like, speak. It was so bad. And I couldn't even be, like, I was loud, but like I couldn't even be that loud. So like if you watch my older streams, I lived in an apartment, right? So I had to be very mindful of my neighbors. So I always had to talk in a quieter voice. It's very unrecognizable when you watch me. I'm so old. It's okay, we're both old together. The bathroom door in the background. Yeah, when I started streaming, you could see the bathroom door. And everyone would always complain in the background if the door was left open because you could just see the toilet. Oh man, good times. No condenser. Yeah, my filters on my mic are still bad because like when I scream now, it just mutes me, which I don't like because I don't want it to mute me, but I also don't want my scream to like deafen you all. So I need like, I can scream, y'all hear it, but it doesn't deafen your ears. What kind of GPU do you have? I do not know. Is that like a graphics card? What's a GPU? I don't know from my quality, but I really like the sound of your voice. Thank you. Let's experiment energy drink. Oh, bro. Bro. I mean, I'd have to go out and get some. I guess, like, I wonder if I can get some via delivery app, because I'm gonna get hungry at some point and I probably have to order food because I don't have anything. Unlike yesterday, I had the Lunchables. That is true. I mean, I plan on no-lifing this game today and tomorrow. I might finish this today. I don't know how long this is, but... Do I have anything to do? Gaming, that's about it. I will sponsor it? No, it's all good. Well, hopefully it is. Let me check. Oops. Or if I get it... Hold on. Let me check. Oh, it is there. It's available. Okay, maybe we'll do this. I'll do this later. Kiwi, guava, orange, peach vibe, or tropical vibe. Is there one that you recommend? I'm gonna say that orange sounds probably the best to me. But they actually all sound good. So, yeah. Baxter is definitely going to draw this out as long as possible. Yes. Yes, he is. He has an extensive plan to keep us here forever, to jail us in this wedding planning. For us here, it's like $2.50 per can. How much is it here? It's $3.50. That's pretty normal, I would say. Kiwi, yeah, maybe I'm down to get a couple, so maybe I'll get kiwi, guava, and orange. Always like peach flavor. Have you tried Celsius, Tom? Citrus flavors are always safe. Yeah, I like orange. I wouldn't like a lemon flavor though, for some reason, but that's not an option anyway, so. I'll try the kiwi guava. I'll get the kiwi guava. I only need one. It's enough for the day. Yeah, I'm not gonna have two in one day. I'm not gonna have two in one day, that's for sure. I don't know. I guess it depends when I get food, because whenever I get hungry, I did just have a meal. But whenever I get hungry, I will... Depends when that is. I'll get the drink, but if it's too late, then I'll just have the drink tomorrow. Because I'm gonna stream tomorrow too. Well, if I finish this today, I might get the Derek DLC and try the Derek DLC tomorrow. That might be the move. Or I could do a movie night, one or the other. Maybe I can even do both. Who knows? Okay, anyways, we're wedding planning. But I will try it. I'll let you know. I wonder how big is a can actually? It's probably like seltzer size. 355. Oh, okay. That's actually not bad. Okay. Have a few Celsiuses and you could keep streaming the game indefinitely? You think so? For you to see the Derek route, because I think you'll like it, but I'm not sure. Kind of depends on you. Honestly, I'm kind of down to do the Derek and the Baxter route. The Baxter route only so I can get to know him more, because so far what I've gotten to know of him is not been great. Peach mango, green tea. Oh, green tea sounds really good. I would have loved that. That's not even an option though. Yeah. Okay, he said yes. All right, we were explaining our engagement. The pitch of Cove's voice shot up dramatically, going through that last sentence and got him shimmying in his seat. Just thinking back to that moment had him nearly tearing up from joy. How romantic and very fitting for the two of you. Baxter slipped a pen out of his jacket pocket and tapped it against the desk counter at his side. He looked between you and Cove, satisfied. Thank you for answering. Considering we're already acquainted, it should make the process that much better. I can't believe he's our wedding planner. What the F word? I'm sure your special day is going to be one to remember. Cove's uneasy. Okay, if Cove was not running away panicking now, yet, he's definitely now. Oh my god. Oh, Sharpie, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much, though. You did
Energy
not have
drink
to...
and some dinner on me.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Sharpie. I thought that was part of the game. I was so confused because I just read a dialogue, so I thought, like, when I went to the next one, it prompted the new music. I was so confused. Thank you so much. Yes, I will definitely grab... I'll definitely grab the drinks, and no clue what food I can get here, but something yummy. I will like either way. Sentimental music. It actually fit the vibe, so I was very confused. I wish you had more flavors. I bet you if I went in person, I probably could find more flavors, but you know, I could go in person. I mean, the drive is literally like not even a minute long. Yeah, it's very close to where I live, but we don't like to leave the house. I don't really feel like driving. And it's like really slushy snow outside because it got warmer. So, it's like the type of snow that gets your car insanely dirty. Let's not do that to the car. The peach mango green tea one is really good. If I ever see the green tea one, dude, if I saw, like, green tea I love green tea flavored anything, so I would have went for that one in a heartbeat. But yes, we will try those and see how that goes. Cove's uneasy single word was directed towards you. In a whisper, he elaborated on what that was supposed to mean. Are we really going to go through with this? Having Baxter plan our wedding? Are we saying this in front of him? I'd like you to. We are saying it in front of him. Cove quietly yelped. It was unreasonable that the person on the other side of the room could hear the conversation, but Cove had not expected him to answer. Oh, I mean, I think I could do it well. I can do it right, and there's very few weddings I'd like to see go off like a charm than this one. This is so weird. Save, so no need to go. Yeah, that too. Although driving in the slush do be kind of fun. I don't mind it as long as he can stay in his lane. I'm sure Baxter will be respectful. I'm sure he will. I just find it so weird that he is like... Because personally for me, because I was a wedding planner, I never used to want to... If I knew the people, I would pass that to my coworkers. I would say like, oh, I know these people. Do you want to work on this? Because I don't want to work with those people. Or sometimes if it was like a really close person, then I would do their wedding. Or I don't know. Have I ever done a really close? No. But I would always help them. That's the thing. I would always help them, but if I knew the people, I would give it to I would give it to my coworker, and my coworker would always do the same to me. They would always pass the wedding to me. They were just like, and then we would just like help on the sidelines. Hot, yo, what's up, Bryson? How's it going? This guy has water as a sleeve. Interesting. I chose that for him. I chose that for him because he's like obsessed with the ocean or whatever. I do hate how the shirt looks with the sleeve though. But I'm glad you said water because I said it looks like reptile skin. Like, it looks like reptile skin because of the color. But I'm glad that you saw that it's clearly water. He's an ocean, his name is freaking Cove. He's like the most ocean guy you could possibly, the most ocean loving man you could possibly get. He's my fiance, by the way. We're wedding planning right now. Yeah, me and him. Is jasmine tea your favorite? It is my favorite hot tea, jasmine tea. But I love, like, I don't know. As far as milk tea, I prefer different kinds. Yeah, I don't know. I also like all sorts of other tea types. I thought it was dragon scales. Wait, okay, CB, that's what I said. It looks like reptile skin. There was another option that looked more ocean-like, but it was just like, there was less negative space, and it was like all blue, and I didn't really like that, so I went with this. I was like, fuck it, it can be reptile skin, it can be ocean, whatever you perceive. Reptile skin is cool too. I had to process it. That is interesting choice of tattoo design. Yeah, it makes sense for him. What I don't like is the tattoo with the shirt. The shirt and the tattoo are like clashing. It's just like too much design happening. He's a cowabunga dude. He is. He is. Oh my god, look at Baxter's face. He looks so friendly here. You would never know the truth. Aquaman. Oh, true. Aquaman scale tattoo. Wait, Aquaman scale tattoo. Oh, yeah. That settles it. Traditional Betazoid wedding. Everyone's naked. We're gonna get married on surfboards. He looks cute. Leave him alone. He looks better than he did before. I'll give him that. He spoke in a conciliatory. He spoke in a conciliatory way. Baxter's normal boldness was entirely missing while asking for this chance. I do feel bad that we're kind of talking shit in front of him, but you and Cove faced one another on the couch. The softness in his eyes and the sloping of his brows shared his thoughts without him needing to say a word. He was being swayed. You nodded to your partner. There was a pause, and then Cove spoke. Okay. While still on the couch, Cove brought his torso up to its full height and held its head high. The look on his face was determined. Since this is actually the reality that exists now, I've got a question for you, Baxter. Yes. Cove's strong stance began to crumble as he shrunk into himself once more. Is your offer for dance lessons still open? Did he offer us dance lessons before? Don't tell me Baxter's a good dancer. Cove definitely needs dance lessons, though, for sure. Your planner gasped before quickly settling into laughter with a clap of his hands. Of course! Always. That's a relief. I'm probably gonna need them. We love a self-aware king. Cove is a bad dancer, but at least he knows. You know? He knows, and he's giving us his eyebrow lips again. the wavy lip. But at least he's self-aware. We love a self-aware king.
I'm
all right.
here if you need me.
God, that voice. Leave Baxter alone once he starts leaving Nicholas and Cove alone? Yeah. Don't think that's happening, though. When we met him in step 3, he offered, and then we denied it. I feel like I do faintly remember that. You nailed it. I was not expecting Baxter to be a good dancer, but I guess I forgot he made that comment. I just can't picture him being a dancer. Oh wait, no, I think that's why he came to Sunset Bird or something. Wasn't he there for an extracurricular? And I think it might have been dancing. Anyways. I understand completely. I'm here for you, and you as well, Nicholas, if there's a need. You were a good dancer, but it would be nice to practice with someone you're a good dancer and didn't need help. You're a good dancer, didn't want to dance with Baxter. You weren't a good dancer. Okay, we're not even gonna look at those options, because in my head, Nicholas is a good dancer. Okay. Do we want to dance with Baxter? Okay, Cove suggested it, so I'll be open to it. Fuck it, we don't need help. Cove needs help, though. No thanks, I'll be alright. Got it, that works for me. Now, he shifted closer in the rolling chair with a glint in his eyes that made him look like the teen he used to be. Let's roll up our sleeves and get into the details, which I don't mean literally. No need to crumple my jacket. but I am going to have to ask you a few questions. I'm ready, so am I. To start, have we thought of possible surnames? Yours, his? What are you imagining? I don't care, I just want to marry him. Cove began to grab at the faint scar on his arm out of nervous habit. He had been louder than intended. That's interesting. We have talked about it before. Yeah, we're going with... both of us. Okay, Cove Zoldyck sounds kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Cove Zoldyck sounds cool as fuck. Nicholas Holden sounds like a real person in real life. I do kind of want the Holden name because that brings me closer to Cliff. Let's see. Wait, we could hyphenate. That's what my sisters did. My sisters hyphenated. But the thing about hyphening your name is shit's so fucking long. No one's gonna call you by the whole thing. He came to Sunset Berta as a vacation. He was in college and his parents told him that he was going somewhere as they picked the place. Okay, okay. Nicholas Holden sounds like Nicholas Holt. Who's Nicholas Holt? That sounds familiar, but I can't picture them in my head. Dick Holden? Oh no. On the other hand, Cliff is probably less likely to romance you if you have his literal name. Ooh, you could be right. Okay, Cove Zoldyck sounds really cool. I feel like I want to go with that. I also like the idea of us just keeping our names. Ooh, what if he becomes Zoldyck and I become Holden? Is that an option? Has anyone ever thought of that one? Okay, we just swap names. I'm leaning towards us both being Zoldyck because that's a cool name. Or us just keeping our names. Zolden. My sisters also thought about doing that, like combining their last names. Well, actually, they did do that. They didn't like officially do that, but for their wedding hashtag, they did that. And when you combine our last names, I won't say what they are, but it's really troll and funny. So it wasn't a feasible option, but it was a very good winning hashtag. I'm surprised that's not an option, actually. But I guess then the game would have to generate that for us. Should I go for the hyphenated name? But then if you go for the hyphenated name, it's like, which one do you do first? Which name is first? Zolden Holden? Wait, I'm kind of into that. Zoldyck Holden or Holden Zoldyck? I don't like that. All right, we're gonna go with Zoldycks. We're being the Zoldycks. Fuck it. Cove Zoldyck sounds fucking cool. All right, good to know. Nicholas and Cove Zoldyck it is. Cove straightened up against the back of the couch. You could practically hear his heart pounding over your names being said as one that way. It made you giddy too. And what about the titles in the wedding? Bride, groom? It can be whichever you like, honestly. Can I be the groom?
Of course.
Of course, it's your day. I'm a groom too. He's the groom and I'm the bride. Can I be called neither? Fucking I'll be a groom. Wonderful. 2 grooms for our couple of the wedding. Baxter flipped open a notebook set on the desk. Can I get an idea of scale? Only an estimate. It doesn't have to be a complete guest list, and even if It was. You never know how many of those invites will accept RSVPs. This is the worst part of wedding planning, by the way. Don't stress too much over who's going to be in attendance. Oh. Cove stepped off the cloud noun he had been hovering on since the start of the conversation and planted himself back firmly on the purple couch in Baxter's office. For sure, there's gonna be our parents, 4 of them, Nicholas's sister and his uncle. Oh, my uncle and auntie are coming? Ain't no way! We were talking about them the other day. We're probably not gonna see them. But anyways, and cousin. Some grandparents should be there, but not all of them. We'll have our friends, Miranda, Terry, and Derek. Shiloh? Question mark? You're still friends with Miranda and Terry? That's wonderful. Yeah. You nodded agreeingly as Cove filled Baxter in. You and Cove continued to come up with family members, friends, professional relations, and the like to make an estimated size of the wedding. All the while, Baxter jotted down the information like an attentive student sitting at the front of the class. Why do you make that sound? We're meeting Lee's dad finally? Probably not. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I hope we do. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I hope we do. You need your phone for emergency, Tom? Hope you're okay. Are the winds from the strong storm just not... Oh my gosh. You gotta stay safe. Wait, y'all got a storm? Like a rainstorm? Best bangs. Hi, Pacifist. Good to see you. Thank you. Still not used to them. And of those who you most want and expect to be there, would any of them make up the wedding parties, or is everyone a normal guest? We were thinking of having a wedding party. I feel like, yeah, I want a wedding party. Fuck it. Dude, I hope we get to choose who the wedding party is. Right, we hadn't picked exactly who would be in it. Well, I don't know who would be in Cove's wedding party. Like, who would Cove's best man be if it's not me? Whatever. Okay. Right. We hadn't picked exactly who would be in it yet, but we are having wedding parties.
Certainly.
Of course. Let's discuss who's with who now. Now then. Wow, he's getting into some serious detail. He said we weren't getting into details, but here we are. It can be an equal split between both of you, but it's not a rule. If one of you has a bigger wedding party than the other, it's completely fine. It's all about the 2 of you, so you can do as you please. Tepidly, Cove offered his first thoughts on the matter. I don't know, maybe it's embarrassing or even sort of dumb, but as my friends are, the person I'd want to be there as my best man is my dad! Oh, I love that! Oh, this really means that Cliff's I can't get with Cliff no more, huh? This is really shutting the door on my Cliff fantasies. Smooch. But it's fine, this is very cute. This is probably who I would have predicted, because he literally has no one else with me other than me, because he can't take my friends. Those are gonna be mine. I guess it could have been Terry or Miranda, but I don't think they're that close. Yeah. I wonder if Kyra's boyfriend is invited, because I really want to meet him. Don't tell me if he is, though. One door closes Cliff, another door opens Kyra? Question mark? Question mark? Well, Kyra was dating some guy. Apparently, allegedly. Yeah. Anyway. But this is so cute. Cliff is the best man. I love that. Do people do that? I'm sure people do, but in my times, like, how many years did I do this? I think it was like 4 to 5 years of wedding planning. I did not witness anyone choose a parent as their best man or maid of honor. But I do love that idea. It's not dumb at all. He's gonna be so happy to hear that. That's the perfect choice. You've come a long way, he has. You simply nodded understandingly. We can offer him $20. Oh my god, I love that answer. But I also like all the other answers. I just have to know what I just have to know what Cove says when I pick this. Perfect. That'll work for sure. I was way too casual about that.
What do you
Hold on. I want to see. And fuck it, we're just gonna stick with that answer then. We'll offer him $20. It's perfectly on brand. Alright. Perfect, that'll work for sure. Having that close relationship with your father is a beautiful thing.
What do you
Nicholas, do you know who will be the lead of your wedding party? The title isn't important. Best man, best woman, best person. Dude, how... Can we get Shiloh in here? Oh man, okay. Maid, man, individual of honor, it's all fine. My mom, Pamela, Nalani, Liz, Lee, Kyra? We could have Kyra. That would actually be so cute. I feel like my moms would be so upset if I if I chose Kyra over them though. Derek, Miranda, or Terry. I feel like we're close with Miranda and Terry, but not that close. Dude, I am so upset that Shiloh's not an option. I know Shiloh is Liz's friend, but still. We really just can't bring him back. Okay, I had talked about this before, and I imagined that I was either going to be Liz or Lee. I always feel like siblings just get the upper advantage because of the sibling. Liz would be a very good... Would she be a very good leader? Liz would love having the lead on the party. Fine, I'm giving it to Lee. It's you, Lee. As my, ooh, best woman. I like that. It's like a mix. Person of honor, best person. Best person! That's cute too. I believe Lee identifies as a woman. I'm gonna pick maid of honor. She's my maid of honor. Very well. Anyone else in the parties? Well, I'm good with whichever friends and family being in my party, but I'd kind of want the size of things to be sort of close. Everybody would probably be in Nicholas's party if those... Okay, so Cove acknowledges that he has no friends outside of me. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Tom. Is my tea still hot? I might have to warm this up again. It is now room temperature tea, which is actually still good. Mommy? Sorry. Mom, sorry. We've been patient. It'd just be funny because Cliff would have been the best man or whatever, and then Kyra would have been the maid of honor. Like, what a slap to my mom's faces though if I did that. Anyways, so if that's okay, there'd probably be 3 or 4 in the parties at most. I think Cove can actually have Terry and Miranda. I feel like he was closer with them than I was. I think I was friends with him because of Cove. So I guess that can be his party. And my party will be my mom's and Liz. That makes sense. I wanted to have everyone else in my party. I didn't want that many anyway. United in acceptance of Cove's request. Yes, that's good. We are a team. Great. For your own party, you chose... Okay, so there's 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm taking Kyra. Kyra's mine, bitch. Okay, Liz will be my first pick. We gotta have sis. And that's everyone. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we'll take our moms. He can have... Oh, I should take Derek. Wait, no, Derek is his friend. Oh my god, wait, no, I'm friends with his friends. But Derek was like closer with me for some reason. I don't know, it was weird. Should I have Derek or should he have Derek? You know, I'm gonna let him have Derek. Because right now it's like a cute, intimate family thing on my party. It's my cousin, my mom's, and my sister. So you can have the non-family. That's everyone. And I'd use Groom's women for the title. Are they all women? Oh, they are. Groom's attendants. wedding attendance. Wow, this is a very detailed title picking. I'm shocked that bridesmaids are not an option because they could literally all just be bridesmaids. I guess we'll go with groomswomen. I guess it's because I'm a groom. So there is no bride. Okay, we're groomswomen. Then my party is gonna be Kyra, Terry, and Miranda. Wait, who's taking Derek? Leaving him out? Actually, you know, to be honest, I could see Derek just being a guest. Like, he was a good friend, but I don't think, like, he has to be a wedding party. But it does feel wrong. He was, like, the only one in the list that we left out. Like, if he wasn't going to take him, I feel like I should have taken him, but whatever. He can be a guest. He can bring a +1 in that case. And with that, you successfully mapped out the members of your wedding parties. Perfect. I'll make notes. The statement was made extra clear by the clicking noise of Baxter keenly tapping his pen. I'm trying to decide if I want Derek. No. No. I was gonna say I was gonna go back and take Derek into my party, but I have like an intimate family thing going on. So if Cove is not taking him, then Derek is just a guest. Okay.
So,
on the topic of guests and that sort, are you open to attendees giving speeches for the reception? We can make it so only select people are arranged to say some words about the couple. Or have a mic open. That sounds like a terrible idea. Anyone interested in taking it, or just discreetly circumvent anyone from gathering the attention in order to talk. I'd feel like it'd be nice to have some specific people talk. I'd be fine with anyone making a toast.
Yeah.
Alright, speeches. Do you have any names of the guests giving speeches? Yeah, I want Cliff to give one. I would like to hear Cliff speak. Okay, the parents. Pamela, Nalani, Liz. Basically the family, except for Lee. I don't think Lee needs to. My wedding planner, you. Bro. Okay, that's everyone. So the family, the immediate families at least. Maybe Derek can be a speech man. Regular guest, but he can have a speech. To be honest, I'd want to hear everyone's speech. That's everyone. Whatever. Cove made small noises of acknowledgement as you answered the question. I'd like it if Terry could too. Really? Over Derek? I'm cool with Terry. Sounds good. Okay, I like that Cove is giving suggestions, not just making me do everything. Cool. Good. I'm just shocked that he chose Terry. He continued along casually, accepting all of your input. Are you thinking of writing anything yourselves for custom vows? Just remember it's an option, not an obligation. There's no pressure to make a custom declaration if you're not comfortable with it. Oh, I have custom vows in mind, if I'm honest. Truthfully, I hoped on doing normal ceremony speech. I wanted to let Cove. I want to hear the vow. Well, I feel like we've given each other like 69 vows throughout the story. I feel like the vows are gonna be like, we grew up together, the neighborhood, crossing the street, nostalgia, nostalgia. I'm glad you're here. That's what I'm predicting. But fuck it, we'll do the vows. Are you okay with that, Cove?
Of course.
Of course. There's a lot I could say. I bet there is. And I'm gonna be really nervous either way. Hi, Zevis. I'm ready to fly into space for hugs. Perfect. That's exactly where we're getting married. How's it going? How far did you get, Zevis? I think I fell asleep around... You'd finished Cactar, I think. Or, I don't know if you beat it, but... I think you were out of the Cactar fight. Yeah, you were fighting, like... I think you were doing the Esther mission. It doesn't matter what vows we have Cove do. He'll be crying and unintelligible the whole way through. This is true. Can't wait to hear it. Lovely. Just lovely. And that is highly personal, so you can each work on them privately outside of your appointments. Baxter relaxed back in his chair and looked you both over. His smile curved widely. It was a look that made Cove nervous. You could feel him begin to fidget uncomfortably at your side. Let's talk a little more about traditions and wedding norms.
To be honest,
We're all friends here, so I'll be frank. If one of you sincerely asks not to get splattered with cake, or for whatever else, and the other does exactly the opposite simply because they think it's funny, I will personally see it that your marriage ends. I agree. If you can't treat your partner and their boundaries with respect on your own wedding day, you don't deserve them as your spouse. I agree with this. Although this is not something I would bring up as a wedding planner. Now, I sincerely doubt that's going to be a problem with you two, but it's an occupational
in
hazard.
that case,
With that said, do you have any requests pertaining to either the ceremony or the reception? We can arrange for anything special that you do want included. I definitely don't want anything to happen with a cake. It should just be for eating. I'd like to do a proper cake cutting with Cove without all the mess. I want to smash some cake. Cove, you can smear it on me too. It'd be fun to smash some cake in Cove's face. Why is cake smashing even a thing? Like, bro. Is anyone here into cake smashing? Sorry if you're into that. But, like, what the F? What is this, a first birthday party? Alright, I'd like to do a proper cake cutting with Cove without all the mess.
Sure.
We can do that. Cove crossed his arms with a prudent nod. The longer he chewed on that idea, the more his lips tugged into a bent smile. A bent, content smile, but bent and content. I could never waste a cake. I know. You know how expensive those are? It doesn't matter. Oh, I read that. I stopped not long after fighting Cactar. Oh, okay. Didn't do too much after. That's a pretty exhausting fight. Not into cake smashing. I did like a video once with cake sitting. Cake sitting? What do you mean by that? Someone sat on a cake? Question mark. Okay, Cove crossed his arms with a prudent nod. The longer he chewed. Okay. And that means we can focus on what's important. Eating cake, I agree. So what kind of cake are we having? He wants like lemon meringue for sure. Very well. Baxter clapped his hands together, pleased with the direction of the conversation. That's another important detail done. We should discuss what you'd like to officiate this. Who you'd like to officiate this. Oh, maybe Derek can be the officiant.
I can do that.
I can arrange for a standard justice of peace to be there, but if there's a pastor, minister, rabbi, judge, or anyone else that you have in mind, please send me their contact information. Preferably right away. I can work things out with them, so we're all set for the ceremony. Unsure what to say, Cove glanced over to you. He scratched his cheek contemplatively. I don't mind having a justice of peace officiating. There is a religious figure I have in mind that we could ask. I do have a certified figure in mind that we could ask. I am curious to see what religious, if it lets me choose this. With another thought, Cove nodded.
Right.
We'll go with Nicholas's person. Wonderful. Text me their info after our meeting, and I'll get everything sorted out. We are going to get married under the Church of Azure. That's what we're going for.
Very well.
Now, have either of you considered how you want to arrive to the ceremony? Will one come in first and the other come down the aisle? Or perhaps you both want to enter together? I'd love to see Cove come down the aisle. I have my heart set on walking down the aisle. Could Cove, would you want to walk together? This is kind of cute actually. I would say I feel like I'm walking down the aisle, but maybe that's because I'm IRL lady. Yeah. But I do feel like Cove would prefer to be the one that's there first and then watches me walk down the aisle. I feel like that's what I feel Cove would prefer, which is why I think I'm going with this one. Oh, what are you thinking, Cove? Okay. He closed his mouth, thinking over the question. His eyebrows pinched together as he imagined the various... He's gonna say, I walk down the aisle, I think. Maybe, we'll see. Would you want to do it together? Oh, okay. I would. I'd love that. Great.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah.
I'm clicking everywhere. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, we're done. Exhaling his tension away, Cove closed his eyes. A weak laugh rattled through him. I think I can handle that distance without my legs giving out from under me, especially if we're doing it together. Okay, good enough. Thank you for doing this with me. I'm so happy. No matter what, I promise that everything's gonna be okay. I believe in you. You laughed at the idea of him tripping down the aisle. You grinned. I believe in you. Cove tried to suppress it, but he couldn't help but giggle at your firm confidence in him, despite the truth that you were both painfully aware of. Sighing, you watched him collect himself with an adoring smile. I do mean it. I know that you're gonna try, and who knows, you might trip, or I might trip. But that's not really what matters. You're right, and I believe in you too. I always will. I will too. Someone sat on a cake? That sounds like such a waste. I feel like smashing a cake would be too messy, having to get frosting off my nose. Oh man, yeah, no, it's just like, yeah, it's messy, it's a waste of cake. I really don't get the humor in it. I think people do it for fun because it's funny. I guess people might do it out of tradition. I don't know. It's a weird tradition. But like, if it's to be funny, I don't see anything funny in that. Like, oh yay, we smashed cake in your face. Go's face is a shade pinker from the conversation, but he was pleased with what